Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Well, I've been recently wanting to redesign my dockyard, but we're going to postpone that for now because I just had a second-hand Lego cargo train arrive, which is something I've wanted to add a train to my Lego city for ages. Plan was to add it underneath, but then I thought, a cargo train? That doesn't go under a city, that goes over the top. So we're going to completely redesign the layout, which is something you've been asking for a while. So we're going to redesign the layout. We're basically going to keep everything, so I'm going to have the dockyard, maybe the Daily Bugle, but the Daily Bugle might have to be sacrificed and just put elsewhere, and make the entire city custom, which I think would be quite a nice thing. And then we're going to have the recording studio and stuff. So yeah, so let's jump into a time-lapse because the trains come all in parts. So we're going to have to jump into a time-lapse and build that. But yeah, let's get right into it. It's going to be a fun video, and we're going to redesign the city. Got a plan, so I'll tell you that once I build the train. So let's get right into it. Basically, my plans for the city are to have a massive loop from about there, going around the back, up here, and down to here. So that means we'll probably have to take out the Daily Bugle because I don't think we'll be able to have the 3 base plates anymore. But I also want to really work on my dockyard because that's something that I've been wanting to work on for a while. But for today's update, we're probably going to have to rip out most of this. Just clear it, basically start from scratch. In fact, we might even start from scratch because I really want to update that building there. I don't know. I don't really like this area here. The recording studio is going to stay. I like that. Daily Bugle, I think I'm going to put over on my shelf for now anyway. And then, yeah. Going to need to unwire a lot of stuff because, yeah, can't stay wired in for now. But it will eventually. So in today's update, I think we're basically just going to place the train in and then see how it looks, and then maybe start some other bits and pieces. So let's get right into it. So guys, I've basically stripped my entire city now. I've decided to keep Octan there, and then I've got the recording studio down there to add back in at some point maybe, but I need to adapt them anyway to incorporate the train. But I've got a massive problem. Basically, if I can just move some stuff out of the way. Yes, this stuff will be moved out of the way at some point, but basically just half the curve I want takes up almost the entire thing, because I ideally would want the curve this big, go from there, arch all the way around, and then go down here, but it's too big. So what I think I'm going to do, cut it off like there, put in basically a stopper, and stop the train right there. Do you work out how to connect to the base plate though? That's going to be another challenge because it's a curve, which I don't know. So then, yeah, that's going to go there. Then we're going to have straight track along to there. Then I'm going to use Pi bricks, which is a coding connect thing. So we have to connect the train to control the train, which should be quite good. So for now, let's take Octan, not like that. And we'll drag it forward. Well, let me go put in the train track and I'll show you how it looks. So guys, I've now got the basic train layout ready, and I've got the J sort of shape I want. I really want to use whatever they're called, milled base plates in my city. Don't really have the parts to do it right now, but I think I'm going to destroy this building. Although I like it, but it's not quite up to the standard I want, but also not quite sure how it fits in with my current plans. Basically what I'm planning is to have a dockyard here with a massive crane like I had before, but then yeah, I want to improve the dockyard. I might even get rid of the beach, to be honest. Might not though. And then I'm going to have dockyard over there, like maybe up to here, and then another couple of buildings, some sort of thing with the train. I don't know, because that corner is difficult. The corners are difficult because of the train. I might even get rid of this corner and turn that into a straight, and then add that at the end just for safety. But then also have this thing over here. I grab that and take it over to the table. Means that, yeah, it's not right, but like I add that there. I actually do that because it's better than a corner. I always can have the corner all the way around, but yeah. And then I kind of want the road again, like we had before. Don't want to turn it into a massive dockyard though. That's the one fear. And then for the dockyard, I'm thinking about using this somewhere. Like, get rid of this mechanism. But it came in the train set, and I think it works quite well. Have decided to only use the two carriages, the one carriage for now. Just so that it can drive a bit further. And then, this is the current... I've used Bricks to program this. And it will just wait. I need to hold on for now. But yeah. I think it works out quite well. Doesn't quite work as well going backwards, but I think that's because now I've added this and the entire plate. Like, this entire table is a bit... thing. But I'll mess around with that at some point. But yeah. This I'm going to destroy because, although I like the building, it doesn't quite fit what we want. But yeah, my drawers is starting to fill up again, where I've destroyed so much stuff recently. But it's not destroying, it's just taking apart ready for new builds. But yeah, feels quite good. But yeah, so I'm going to probably try and... I don't know about the train right now though, because with Mills plates it's pretty difficult because of how much train I'm going to have. I don't have enough base plates to do it all. I do have another plate. Let me grab it. So yeah, I might put that there as a temporary one. Because although I don't want to use the 48x48 base plate for the city really, I want to try and make it pre-modular. It might work better than no base plate, but I might even just destroy my underwater area, but don't really want to do that. So yeah, the next step is probably to take this apart and then add Mills plates, so I'll do that and see how it turns out. Also, all these people are going to probably have jobs, but I'll probably have to take some of them away. I nicked this person out of the cargo train, whatever it's called, crane, because it's the same sort of person is in there. So I'm going to put this person as the other driver. And then I've got two firemen who come... I got two different ones in two separate sets of this boat. Then I've got Coast Guard, and then just a whole load of workers that can work for Rockcan at the dockyard. So yeah, gonna try and upgrade the dockyard quite a bit. Be quite cool. So yeah, let me go add the Mills plates in. I don't have all the parts. I'm not gonna continue anymore with the Mills plates. I've done enough for now. It's not connected there, but don't really have the bricks for it. So we'll just set this. Let me disconnect it like that. Then we'll put that over on the track there. There we go. Just going to leave that there for now, not going to move it. And then we're going to start working on the dockyard very, very soon. Guys, for now I have finished the build. Well, for this week anyway. Still got a lot more to add, and I'm going to order some more 16x16 plates. But I think I might put one of these in there to have a nice smooth surface. Still waiting to finish off all of that. Don't really have the plates for that. But I decided to add some details. Also, I'm thinking that along here I might add a small security hut. Because I wanted to add a few security guards. And then also just added a few figures, which I think work quite well. I'm going to remove that for now. But yeah, I think works quite well, and I added a little tower there. So yeah, works quite well. Not sure how you feel about it, but I want to add a crane at some point there, but not sure about it. Not sure how it'll fit quite yet. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and this is from the Stud signing out. Bye!